Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today, from, the title, you'll know, we're unboxing the Conspiracy palette. So, comes in this nice little box here. The top is so big that the sides kind of come in. And so then when you try to pull it out, since it's so big, it gets stuck. Here we go. So it has the two metal clasps on the side. And I mean, it is pretty heavy for a palette. Not bad. So here's all the shades. Obviously, you've probably seen it by now. And then the fun part. Okay. The mirror is pretty decent size. The whole thing is huge. Okay, so I have a couple looks in mind. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do today. Let's just wing it, see what happens. Actually, I'm gonna go in my brow bone area with Tannicon. There is a lot of fallout, but not bad. Now I'm just going in with a fluffy brush and right under the brow, we're going back and forth in a windshield wiper motion and then kind of circling it on the outside to get a nice even blend. Just going back in. And since there is a lot of fallout, when you go in to get more pigment on your brush, you do want to just tap it off a little bit, get the excess off. Okay, this is a very nice neutral brown. You could basically start any look just like this with Tannicon. It's the perfect light transition color. I love it. Okay, I think, I'm gonna go in the outside corner of my eye and then bring that in and into the crease with Not a Fact, this maroon color down here. Yeah. I'm taking that same brush, just doing circle motions on the corner of my lid, and then eventually bringing it up into the crease. Okay, change plans. I'm going in with Not a Fact, same spot, but I'm using a smaller, kind of a pencil brush type. And I'll take that, do the same thing that I was doing. Okay, yeah. So smaller brush, more compact, you get a lot more pigment. I'll bring that in. And then just brush it out and blend it into Tanacon. And as the pigment fades off the brush, you just bring it up, kind of blend it in, just so there's no harsh lines. That's all it is, just a lot of blending. Just to make sure everything is good. And then I'm just gonna go in and deepen up the crease with the same color. I'm just gonna pack it more in there. Go right onto the lid. Just want to deepen that up just a bit more. And then I'm going to take a clean blending brush and I'm going to go into the shade Pigment. Just a little bit, and I'm going to put that right at the top of the Not a Fact that I just did, right before Tanacon, just to bring them in a little together and blend them more. And this just helps bring it together so you don't have such harsh lines and you aren't going from such a deep color to a lighter color, more neutral color. Okay. And then I will, just because I put a little bit more over here than I wanted, I'm just going to go back in with Tanacon and fill in this little area just a little bit. Okay, and then one more time with Not a Fact, just deepen up this little section right in the corner. And then bring it up just so it's a little more dramatic. But I'm not going to bring it all the way up where the rest of the line is. I'm just going to bring it up about to the halfway mark, and then it goes right down into the crease and gets darker in the crease. Okay. And just because it is a purple color, I just want to get any fallout that might have happened since I already did my foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to cut the crease and pick another shade. So most of these brushes are either e.l.f., they're very inexpensive, or they're Urban Decay brushes that have come with other palettes that I've gotten. And then there's just some Real Technique brushes in there, and then just a bunch of miscellaneous brushes. So to cut the crease, I'm actually going to use the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. And this, obviously, is definitely not my shade, but I use this just to cut the crease because it is light and gives the pigment a great chance to actually show, rather than if I used my skin color one. It's a little tanner and the pigments don't perform as well. So I'm going to take this on a flat brush. And then there's a trick. If you just dab it right above your eyelashes and then look up, it should give a little line there. And that's how you know how far to go up when you're cutting the crease. And once my initial line is drawn, I just bring it down. Kind of fill in the gap there. And then I just pat as I go to try and bring the purple color in and fade out the harsh line from the concealer. What I also will do is just on my finger, I'll take a little bit of Not a Fact and I will tap it back over the concealer just to blend it and get rid of the harsh line that has formed, so that when I go in with the top color, I don't look crazy. Okay. And then I think I'm going to go in with What's the Tea. So to go over the concealer, I use this small, kind of rounded, oval shaped brush from the Urban Decay Naked palette. Works. I love it to go right in because it's so small and thin that you can get right up close to the edge. And I'm going to go over the concealer with the shade What's the Tea. I hate touching these because I don't want to ruin the imprint. But let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. And I just pat this right over the concealer. And I just keep layering until I get the desired amount of pigment that I want. And this is kind of a lighter mint color, so it does go on the lid pretty light. You just gotta pack it on. Okay. And then I'm actually going to take the shade Ranch just on my finger and put it right in the middle of the two colors just to kind of blend it a little more. And then I'm going to go back in with Not a Fact and just clean that up a little bit. And then I'm going to take a small oval brush and go in with Ranch and get a nice even line. Now that I set it with my finger, I have an idea of where I want to put it, and it's going to be just in the middle. Okay, so now those are blended nicely. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do a winged liner. And you're not supposed to grab and pull your eye. You're supposed to just, you know, put it on next to cause wrinkles, but my eye twitches too much when I just try to put it on. So, now I'm going to put on mascara and lashes off camera, and then I'll come back and do the under eye. Of course, in the shade Slurp, and you could leave it as is and just call it a day, or I might add some shadow under the eye. And I'm going to go in under my eye. Gonna take just a small packer brush, just kind of swoop it right under the eye. And then the same on the other eye. Just gonna go right in and take it all along the cross of under my eye. Yeah, okay, I like that. Just bring it down a little bit. Okay, I think that's it. So this is the completed look, and let me know what you think. I really like this palette. I think the eyeshadows are super blendable. There is quite a bit of fallout, but that's to be expected. I have seen other palettes where there's way more fallout, so this, I have no complaints. The color range, I love it. This whole top row, everybody's talked about it. It's a everyday kind of look. You know, Shane wanted people to be able to use it at their weddings. And then this gives me a lot of inspiration, and not a lot of palettes do that. So there's so much you can do with this. It's worth the money. And the packaging itself, I've never seen anything like this. I mean, it's not heavy, but there's definitely a lot of weight, and I don't know. I love the size, I love the shape. I think it's right out in your face. You can see it. It's fun to open, fun to look at, fun to play with. There's endless things you could do with this. It's definitely worth it. And yeah, that's it. Hope you liked it. Leave a comment. Give me any tips that you might have. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.